afternoon, everyone. It's been a long month off. It's Tom Gross and
Rob Lucky. Hey.
Talking to Car Guys. Normally there's a large man sitting with us. Mr. John LeBate just had a baby, I believe it was Tuesday, little Sophia Grace LeBate. She has now entered this world, and John is on a religious sabbatical trying to get blessings from the
Tibetan monks.
Tibetan monks.
Yeah,
He's going to see
Tibetan
the Tibetan monks get blessings upon little Sophia.
So Sophia TikTok Jr. is now in the world.
Is in the world.
Did Johnny physically have that baby? Because he ain't been at work for like a week, bro.
Well, you know this new generation, you know.
Oh, shit. Is he a millennial?
Yeah, back when I had a baby, you know, you dropped your wife off and 2 days
And went to work.
No,
Picked it up the next day.
2 days later, you went there all cleaned up. You didn't have to see any of the mess. It was good. But now they got to be involved.
I think the whole thing was on TikTok.
I'm the last child I had. The doctor asked me if I wanted to cut the cord. I said, "Isn't there anyone more qualified in here to do that?"
I'm pretty sure
me?
there is. I'm pretty sure.
But then he offered me a couple $100 off the bill if I do it. So again,
So yeah,
I had
to cut the cord.
Today,
Hey, what are we doing, man?
What are we doing? We're talking about why does my new car cost so much? Hey, it is supply and demand in this world. You know, there are very few cars and a lot of buyers. It's like anything in the world. When the supply is low and the demand is high, what happens? Price goes up. But why should people not worry about that, Rob? Their trade is
worth more than it's ever been or will ever be. This is a market that has made that trade that you had, that, you know, they're kicking tires, whatever. You got something with low miles, late model. It's getting like the money that you paid for the damn thing back, what, 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, we're just talking about, you know, at auction, we're seeing cars 20,000 miles, you know, 2 years old, 3 years old.
Yeah.
Some of them getting the MSRP that was paid originally. That's
Yeah.
what they're buying them for. So
Absolutely.
You can't have both worlds. Although a lot of people want everything,
They always do.
and they can't. Either you can get more for your trade than you've ever dreamed of, and you pay more for the new vehicle, or we go back and it's the same thing. It's a catch-22. You're going to pay the same amount. It's just one is worth more, the other's worth more. You meet in the middle. You can't expect to get your original MSRP on a car that's 2 years old and still, you know, like come in and trade keys on a new one. That doesn't make any financial sense.
No.
For the dealer, for the manufacturer, or for you.
And
So
let's face it, guys. Say you could do what he said, I'd be out of cars.
Yeah.
Like every day.
every day.
Oh, can I just drop the 3-year-old off and spin on out?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Listen, if you want to buy a car in the near future, there ain't nothing stopping you. I mean, a year from now, say something adjusts, it's still the same difference, correct?
Yeah.
This
It
is
comes
the
down-
business model.
It comes down to the difference between the new car and the old car.
Yeah.
It's not going to change. It's going to be the same. Everybody goes, when's it going to get back to the way it was? I go, what difference does it make? It's the same amount of difference. You're paying more for the new car, but you're getting more for a used car. So it equals out. You're only paying the difference. That's all you need to look at. What's the difference that I'm paying?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to give this is a blatant plug for this guy right over here. If any of you out there are looking for a pre-owned vehicle, this guy right here has access to nearly 300 used vehicles. All
Nice
over the
stuff.
ring. Nice
stuff.
Just hit us up. This guy will help you
Low
out.
miles, yeah.
Now, this is going to be a short one today. Everybody's going, where have you guys been? Well, we had our massive tent event.
The biggest.
The biggest tent event we've ever had.
We
4
set a
weeks.
record.
Set a record for sales, everything. It was amazing. We had cars come in. We had over 400 used cars available for people. We had close to 200 new cars available for people, and people took advantage of everything that we had. And it was great. A lot of people in a lot of great new cars. But this 62-year-old man is very tired.
You're tired?
Oh yeah.
You don't seem like it.
Well, you know, I drink a lot of coffee, but we moved cars, we've done stuff.
We did.
And
I'm tired too, by the way.
And we had a great time,
But
Rob and I.
I was dehydrated. How about it?
Yeah, oof.
90 degrees plus every day.
Yeah,
But
if you
we're
haven't,
happy. We're good.
if you haven't seen, you know, I know a lot of you out there experiencing some hot weather. You know, you get it for a couple days, a week.
Occasional heat stroke.
Occasional heat stroke, this and that. We have this.
Irregularities.
We have this for what, 3 months? It's like 95 degrees, you know, it's 100% humidity and it's not raining. And then, you know, you walk out of your house at 7 in the morning, it's 87 degrees and you begin to sweat.
Tumbleweeds are blowing by.
Yeah, so we appreciate what everybody's going through out there, and we can give you some advice. Lots of water, lots of Gatorade, get in air conditioning when you can, and keep the stress level, you know, the working level, manual labor from 2 to 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon to a minimum. But besides that, the greatest thing in the world happened last night.
You didn't tell me, did you?
Football is
Boom!
back. Football is back.
Amen. One more
Football
thing, folks.
Yes.
Go Dolphins!
Go Dolphins, and not yet, we can't leave yet because
We can't
Roz
leave yet?
answered the phone, she can't.
Roz on the phone.
Yeah, Roz on the phone. But other than that,
Oh, Rob.
football is back. We are ready to roll. Rob and I are massive football fans, and if you notice, one of my teams, the Mets, are having a good season.
They're killing it.
Now,
They're killing it.
I need all the prayers in the world for my other team, the football team.
You mean the JETS?
JETS, Jets. They need more than prayer. They need like a couple.
Well,
they need a couple teams to drop out of the league.
I'm feeling you, man.
Other than that, that's
Other
all
than
we
that,
got. Hey,
That's
have a
it.
good week.
Have a
Peace
good
out.
one, guys, because Rob.